What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys a Muscle Band Iron Boulder Snow Team for Ranked Regulation I. Now, when it comes to Iron Boulder, this Pokemon out of all the Paradox Pokemon is a little on the weaker side. I mean, it hits like a truck on the physical attacking side, but other than that, it doesn't do anything too great. Its typing is okay, but it's pretty cool. Rock and Psychic. On top of that, obviously, it learns some very cool moves. It's got Mighty Cleave, Psycho Cut, X Scissor, and Protect. Like we already mentioned, the Muscle Band and Strong Core Drive ability to pair up with Miraidon really well. Like I already mentioned, we got a Snow Squad on today's video. Ninetales and Kyurem. Kyurem's going to be amazing with that Life Orb and Blizzard. Ninetales, on the other hand, setting up screens with Aurora Bell, dropping speed with Icy Wind, and dealing a little bit of damage with Dazzling Gleam. Our final three Pokemon, one we already mentioned, Miraidon, and then we got Iron Hands and Gouging Fire. Miraidon doing Miraidon things, outspeeding everybody in the format with its Choice Scarf. Iron Hands with Fake Out, Wild Charge, Drain Punch, and Stomping Tantrum. And last but not least, Gouging Fire, Booster Energy, Photosynthesis, Dragon Cheer if we want it, Breaking Swipe, Flare Blitz, and Burning Bulwark. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Run the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing this Iron Boulder Snow Team in Ranked Regulation I. Match number 1 coming at you guys, and we're going up against an elite Scraggy team. Now, Scraggy over here learns Coaching as one of its moves, so it can pair up with Calyrex, really get going there. Also has Fake Out and Intimidate with the Eviolite, so it's pretty much just a perfect support Pokemon for Calyrex. Now, who should we go into? How should we play this one? Honestly, I could maybe just go into Ninetales and try to set up Aurora Bell, but on the other hand, Scraggy's looking very annoying here. Very annoying. I might just go into Ninetales, maybe Iron Hands. I could maybe just go into like Miraidon, but at that point, it's going to be a little tough for us, right? We really don't have a way around if they lead Scraggy and Calyrex, right? Looking tough. It's looking real tough. I mean, I could go into the Iron Hands with Ninetales and then have my 2 restricted Pokemon in the back end, which is really what I'm thinking here. I think that's our best bet here. Because if they go into Scraggy, then they're just going to fake out either my Ninetales or my Iron Hands, and I can fake out Calyrex, and then at that point, it will either be a fake out turn or we get a Aurora Bell. That's really where I'm at. As much as I want the Iron Boulder, it just doesn't seem like a good play for us now, because this team is looking like it just wants to set up and get rolling. It's just terrifying. I mean, they could go into Miraidon, but at that point, I am going to get Quark Drive boost, and Ninetales is not a bad Pokemon here, especially with that Focus Sash, because as long as I get off Aurora Bell, it's a big time turn for Ninetales. Aurora Bell is one of the best moves in the game, if you can use it right. And here comes Calyrex Iron Hands. I thought it was going to be Calyrex Scraggy. So, Iron Hands both popping out here. I wonder which Iron Hands is faster. That's the real question. I wonder which Iron Hands is faster. And I'm curious to see if they pop Trick Room or anything. Not too sure. Let's see the speeds. Let's see your speeds. 177.50. You're probably not faster than that Iron Hands. You could be. I am, however, just going to fake out the Calyrex, and I am going to go for this Aurora Bell. Easy plays all day. Easy plays all day. Easy plays for us all day. Let's see what they want to end up doing. Not sure if they're going to fake out. I think that their Iron Hands is going to be faster than mine, but Ninetales is going to be fastest in the game. So if they fake out Ninetales, we just fake out Calyrex, and then we'll set up Aurora Bell next turn. So there's fake out. Our Iron Hands are actually faster. No, they're not going for fake out. Okay, that's fine. They're not going for fake out. So maybe we'll pull that off. Drain Punch is going to fly here. Deal minimum damage here. Maybe he thought I was protecting. I'm not too sure, but Calyrex is going to flinch here. And they'll probably try to get off Trick Room this next turn. From here, though, I could always just like swap into maybe Miraidon and start Wild Charging down, but I just don't think that's the play. I think we just Gleam up and we just start trying to chip up some damage. I'm cool with that, and we'll go for Stomping Tantrum here as well. We'll double down to the Iron Hand slot. Attack this Iron Hands right now. Dazzling Gleam launching. Doing about -5. Beautiful. Stomping Tantrum. Flying. How much damage are you doing there? It's not bad. It's good damage. That's good damage right there. Drain Punch flies. He's sticking into this Iron Hand slide. He's just going to keep attacking that. And are we going to see Trick Room here? Most likely, right? Most likely? Probably. Yep, there's the Trick Room. So Trick Room's out and about. Aurora Bell helping us out tremendously. He doesn't know I'm Focus Sash, which is great news. He has no idea that I'm Focus Sashed. I could go into Fire Terror if I wanted to, but I'm just going to stick with Stomping Tantrum and Dazzling Gleam. Might as well keep ripping with it. Might as well keep ripping with it. So Trick Room's here, a couple more turns left in that. We have our 2 restricteds in the back end, which is good news. He's gonna withdraw Iron Hands. So Iron Hands with the withdrawal here. Hopefully he goes into somebody that's not gonna take this too kindly. Scraggy's gonna pop out here. Scraggy's looking rather annoying, dude. We don't want to deal with Scraggy, especially after that Intimidate. This coaching boost can go crazy with it. Glacial Lance gonna fly here. We're able to soak really well here. And Stop Catch, we're gonna launch this Scraggy. Do about -5. Alright, Dazzling Gleam on top of that. Did I just get a crit on Scraggy? That's beautiful. That is a beautiful crit. Scraggy, get on out my face. Don't feel like dealing with you. Scraggy's gone. We get rid of Scraggy. They could just keep sending Glacial Lances, let's be honest here. Iron Hands comes back out here. Honestly, just maybe hard swapping into Kyurem is probably our play here. So how many turns are left in Trick Room? Let's be honest. 3. Is it our play? He's definitely faking out here. I'm scared of the Glacial Lance, right? I'm terrified of it. No, we'll stay in here for another turn. I'll go for a Stomping Tantrum in here. So we'll do the same thing. We'll just keep ripping Gleams and what's it called? Stomping Tantrums. But he ends up just picking up the KO. So KO drops. Chilling Nade boost it, kind of scaring me a little bit here. Drain Punch gonna fly. Gonna do a tad bit of damage. We only have a couple more turns left in Aurora Veil. I think we have 1 more turn left in Aurora Veil. Gleam just slowly chipping up. Slowly chipping up. Definitely want to go into you. Do I want to Terrasilize you? Maybe, maybe not. Not sure if they're going to go for Glacial Lance or stick with High Horsepower. I might just Terrasilize you into Ghost. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go for the KO here with Fusion Flare. So I'm going to do that. And next turn I can protect. We're just going to go for Dazzling Gleam here again. We're just sticking with the Dazzling Gleam. We're trying to waste out this Trick Room. Maybe get rid of Calyrex. Then bring out Miraidon. Then bring out Kyurem. Protect up. I mean, Miraidon can't protect, but I don't think they're going to try to KO Ninetales here. I think they're going to just attack my Kyurem. Right? Makes the most sense. And I don't think they're going to Terrasilize Calyrex. I don't think they think that we have Fusion Flare. If you go into Fire Terror here, oh my lord. Oh my lord, they going into Fire Terror? I swear. I swear. It's Calyrex. Fire or Water would be terrible. Why? Why would you go in the Fire Terror? It makes no sense, but I mean, it's working perfectly here. It's working real perfectly here. I was hoping just to get rid of the Calyrex this turn. That Ghost Terror popping out here. Deal with Drain Punches, can deal with Fake Outs. Why, though? Just gonna rip a Glacial Lance. Ninetales, soak this. All day. Kyurem dot. Was that a crit? We go crit for crit. Bro, that's game now. That's game. That's game. I wasn't expecting my Kyurem to die. I really wasn't expecting my Kyurem to die. It's game. We had a shot if what's called. That Drain Punch chances are it was going after my Kyurem. But we had a chance at winning this game if he didn't crit there. Now I can't do anything. Now I cannot do anything because my whole thing was Trick Room would end it in 1 more turn. Ninetales would have survived. Kyurem would have survived. And then we would have just protected Kyurem and then brought out Miraidon for the 2-on-1. But I mean, Miraidon's out here. I can't protect and waste out the last turn. That's the whole problem here. That's the whole problem now. I cannot protect out this last Trick Room turn. And Aurora Veil's going. And he's boosted on attack. What is he, +2? It's just ugly. It's just ugly. Yeah, I'm going to keep my pretty little Miraidon alive. Match number 1, not going our way. Tough one here, especially with that crit. We did crit the Scraggy, so it kind of evens out. Hopefully, no more crits here in match number 2. We're going up against a Kyurem and Miraidon squad, and honestly, Snow Squad looking pretty nice here, especially for weather control up against Koraidon. Plus, it's going to be super effective into their 2 restricted Pokemon. I like this. I don't know if I should lead it, though. I am scared of the Incineroar and the Grimmsnarl lead. That could be a little annoying, but I definitely want to bring in Iron Boulder here. We could maybe just go Iron Boulder alongside with Miraidon. And I think that can work out pretty good for us. So I'm going to end up leading both of them and then bring in the Snow. Bring in the Snow Squad in the back end. I'm ready to roll. Looking for a first win here in today's video. That last match was just all over the place. We got rid of the Scraggy. I was sitting there, I was just like, Ghost Terror works really well here. We have that Aurora Veil up. We won't be able to take a Drain Punch, and I think the Iron Hands want to double down into my Kyurem. I mean, we wouldn't have KO'd the Calyrex because it was Fire Terror, but still, my Ninetales would have been alive. My Kyurem would have been alive. I would have just protected Kyurem, let the Ninetales die out, and then bam, 2 restricted Pokemon outside of Trick Room on low HP Pokemon. Like, we could have one-tapped the Iron Hands and the Calyrex, no problem. So I thought we were gonna win that match. I really did, but you know, the game had other choices here, other choices for sure. But let's see who they end up leading here in match number 2. Probably Screen Grimmsnarl. We're hoping no Incineroar. Cool. Screen Grimmsnarl comes out here with Koraidon. I had that choice scarf. I could just Volt Switch pivot into Ninetales just to grab some weather, which is actually pretty good for us. I do have Quark Drive, so I'm going to be able to get a lot of speed here, which is great news. A ton of speed, right? Because Quark Drive's going to boost my speed? I sure hope so. Might just boost my attack. Let's see. What you got here? Attack's going to be boosted, so you're not going to be faster than this Koraidon, which really sucks. Let me see your speed, though. You go into Bug Terror here, or do you just stay here? 176. You are flying still. You are flying. You should be fine here. You should be fine. You have that Psychic typing. Let's go for the Mighty Cleave. No, we're gonna go for the Psychic Cut. So I'm gonna go Psychic Cut here. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch pivot into this slot. Yeah, I was gonna say, just in case the Protect flies here. We're gonna see a screen. We are gonna see a screen. So Light Screen pops. He knows we have the Psychic move now. I couldn't make the read of going into Mighty Cleave now and read the Fire Terror. Could always do that, but I'm just gonna go straight into my Ninetales, and I'm gonna go screens for screens with them. I'm going screens for screens. We get off the weather here. You would think that they would want to swap, right? You would think. You would think. And I think I'm going to switch up to Mighty Cleave, just in case we see a Fire Terror here as well. So I'm going to go Mighty Cleave here into this slot, just in case they want to Terrasilize. And I'm going to set up this Aurora Veil. I have Focus Sash too, just in case he wants to stay in here. Maybe just go for a Flare Blitz. I think they set up Reflect here now too. But there's the swap. There is the swap. Mighty Cleave's flying into the slot, so we'll get to see who they want to go into. Hopefully it's like Incineroar. Yep, Incineroar's going to pop out here. You think I'm going for that Psychic move? I'm not. Intimidate is going to affect us a little bit, but still, Mighty Cleave's going to be able to deal some nice damage out here. I'm going to go for Sucker Punch here, which does a ton of damage, but no Reflect on. So I believe this Mighty Cleave should just be able to, you know, pop out here and pick up a KO. Let's see. Almost. That's big damage, though. That's big time damage. That is some big time damage. Do you think he goes for Sucker Punch here again? Maybe. Just Fake Out. Could go for Fake Out and Sucker Punch. I should double protect here. I'm just gonna double protect here. Let's see what they want to end up doing. They could go back into Koraidon if they want to. But I want to keep my Focus Sash right now. The Focus Sash could be very important for us. So double protect flies. Goes for T-Wave here to slow us down a little bit. Incineroar, what are you doing? Parting Shotting? He's trying to U-turn pivot. Thing is, do we think that he's going to go into another Sucker Punch? You could. I could just hard swap into you. With the Aurora Veil, I mean, you soaked that pretty good. Could honestly just go into Kyurem here. Should probably Icy Wind, but we're gonna swap the Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder, get back here. Get out there, Kyurem. Get out the Kyurem, no problem. I still have Ghost Terror with that thing if I need it. Ends up withdrawing this slot. And we're going for Dazzle Gleam. Hopefully that's Koraidon. Hopefully that's right back into Koraidon. It's either Koraidon or Miraidon. It's gonna be Koraidon, so Dazzle Gleam 4 times super effective. That's great news for us. It's beautiful news for us. And Sucker Punch gonna fly here, which does nothing. Cool. Now we got Gleam flying. Light Screen is still out and about. Still doing beautiful damage into that slot. And from here, simple protect and maybe just hard swapping into the Iron Boulder and sacrificing that is gonna be our play. Alright, not bad so far. Not bad so far. They got T-Wave. We gotta watch out for T-Wave. We don't like T-Wave. But we know they have Miraidon in the back end. We know that they have Miraidon. And we know they still have Terra. Not bad for us. Out comes the Boulder. Out comes the Boulder. And the Boulder's gonna die here. So we're gonna see a Fire Terra type. Good thing that they're using this now. Fire Terra type gonna launch from their Koraidon. Yep, it's always fire. I've never seen a Koraidon without Fire Terra type. Actually, I seen one with Fighting Terra type, but that was an odd build. It was like Choice Scarfed, all that good stuff. But yeah, we end up just simply protecting Arcurum. Lovely. T-Wave's gonna fly. I blocked that, and we're gonna lose Iron Boulder, right? There's no way we don't lose Iron Boulder here. No, you double down into this Kyurem. Actually, isn't too bad. It's not too bad. I could hard swap back into. The Light Screen's gone. We kind of force him to maybe use a screen here. Could Terrasilize here as well. Kind of feel like we have to Terrasilize and just Earth Power you. Might protect the Koraidon and just Sucker Punch my might just Sucker Punch my what's it called? My Boulder. I could have swapped in and got Weather, but now he's gonna T-Wave us. We got the Terror type. I think he's still going for Scale Shot here. Let's see. Let's see how this one plays. Nope, he's going for Flare, but we should be able to soak this. Actually, is Aurora Bell gone? I hope we could soak this. Beautiful. We soaked that all day. See, die out the recoil. That would just make life easier for me. No, he doesn't. Mighty Cleave's gonna fly, and I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. I simply just don't even want to say it right now. I don't want to say it. Okay, cool. Cool. I was gonna say, as long as we're not paralyzed, we're sitting in a good position. We're sitting in a good position. So we pick up the KO here. Final Pokemon, most likely Miraidon. This match is still not even close to being over. Because I could have Fairy Terra Miraidon. And that could get real ugly. Oh, we still had Aurora Bell. I thought Aurora Bell ended. Okay, so Aurora Bell clutched up with that Flare Blitz. Thank you, Ninetales. We still have Ninetales, though. And out comes Miraidon. And you have your other Pokemon. I totally forgot you still had Incineroar. Incineroar's still out here on the field. A Double Protect probably our best bet, unless they're ripping Gleams. Unless they're ripping Gleams, we should be fine here. So yeah, I'm just gonna Double Protect. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't be paralyzed here. Do not be paralyzed here. I'd be so upset. So upset. I'd be so upset. I could just let both my Pokemon die out here, because that's probably what's gonna happen here. And I get the Double Protect off. Cool. Double Protect flies. See the Fake Out into the Boulder slot. And I wonder if they're doubling down into the... There's no way. They're probably going after Kyurem here. No, they do have Gleam. Okay, so that really just picks up the easy double KO. So he's going to easily double KO here. Hopefully he's choicing the Gleam. That wouldn't be too bad for us. Especially without that Terror type. Because I got these two. Ready to fly here. Alright, might as well try to go for Blizzard. Try to go for Mighty Cleave. Chances are we're both dead here. Oh, actually, Iron Boulder outspeeds. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, Iron B. That is beautiful. The Iron B outspeeds Miraidon. That puts us in a great position here. Dazzling gonna fly. Bye-bye to both my Pokemon. I got my speedy, fast Miraidon. Choice Scarf Miraidon. They don't have Terror type. I also have my Ninetales with Focus Sash. Blizzard's gonna be spamming. We're looking pretty good here. We are looking pretty good here in a bounce back match, match number 2. But the Iron B outspeeding, I love to see that. Love to see that, baby. Love it. Now, honestly, I could go for Icy Wind here. I could honestly just go for Icy Wind if I wanted to. Do I go for Icy Wind here? so we can outspeed next turn. I got Dragon Pulse. No, we're going for Blizzard. Oh, we don't even have Blizzard. We're going for Dazzling Gleam, I guess. But I think we have Blizzard. That's fine. We have Dragon Pulse instead of Draco Meteor. I don't have to worry about the accuracy check, and I just take him out, no problem. GG's, no problem. Match number 2, we bounce back. Your boy's sitting 1-1. Final match. Can your boy pick up that winning record? I sure hope so. That last match, Iron Boulder did exactly what Iron Boulder does. Big time damage, outspeeding, doing it all. They got Grimmsnarl here. They're rocking out with Calyrex. They got me right on Ogerpon, Iron Hands, and Frigoraph. So a straight meta team. Straight meta team. From here, I just feel like Screens, Ninetales might just be our play. If they're going to go Screens, we should go Screens, right? It's pretty simple for us. So I'm going to end up leading the Snow Squad here early on. I like that. We got to bring it in Miraidon. And I'm going with the Iron B. I'm going with the Iron B. I just like it so much. I really like the Iron Boulder so much, especially with that Muscle Band. It's doing so much damage. You guys seen it in the last match. And it was a good move that we switched up Psycho Cut into Mighty Cleave for the potential Incineroar swap, because that's exactly what they did. They swapped it into Incineroar, intimidated us, thought we were going for a Psychic Boot that they would have just dodged, but nope. Big time rock move. Right into Incineroar's face. That was the turning point. That was definitely the turning point. But if you guys made it this far, you're definitely enjoying the content. Make sure you like it up and subscribe. And you might as well check if I'm live right now. We're streaming 4+ days every single week doing Mario Kart World content. So if I'm live, pop out, say hi, say what's up. We'd love to see you there. Start up a conversation, all that cool stuff. But more importantly, let's do this 2-1 winning record. Or hopefully grab ourselves this 2-1 winning record. Let's see who they are. These guys gotta be Screens Grimmsnarl, right? It's always the Screens Grimmsnarl. No, it's gonna be Calyrex Miraidon. So double restricted Pokemon here early on. Orville gonna be our best friend. We can easily set it up. We got the Focus Sash. We're probably most likely gonna see a Terra type launch from Miraidon or just a full switch pivot. Either or seems like what they want to do here. I could end up just protecting Kyurem. Kind of going that route. But there is also the chance that they do pop Trick Room. Maybe pivot out. But Orville definitely going to be our best friend. Let's just go for... I'm just going to go for a Fusion Flare and a Calyrex. Yeah, he's Volt Switching. We've seen that from a mile away. We've seen that from a mile away. Give me my Focus Sash. We've seen that from a mile away. They're probably going into like Iron Hands or something, maybe trying to pop Trick Room. We're going for a Fusion Flare here, trying to pick up some nice damage, but everybody knows Calyrex is easily soaking this, right? Calyrex soaks up a lot of shots. A lot of shots. But I mean, this Aurora Bell can definitely be very useful for us. So if I had to guess, Iron Hand's most likely popping out here. Wait, probably, most likely. No, it's going to be Grimmsnarl. I wonder if they're popping Trick Room or not. I might just be going straight for Glacial Lance. We get off the Veil, so our side of the field gets some screens. Very curious to see what this Calyrex is up to. Fusion Flare flies. How much damage are we doing? Did we crit? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't want to get too excited considering match number 1. We got that bounce back crit and we lost to it. We critted the Calyrex. That's something pretty big here. That's big time news for us. It's big time news for us. That's huge. So they got Fake Out ready to roll. I'm just gonna double protect here. Let's keep it simple. We know their team. We know they got Miraidon. We know they got these two. Wow. I cannot believe we just one-tapped that Calyrex. And I even said that. I said, this thing's definitely soaking this move. I was like, oh yeah, the Calyrex soaks up every move. Not this one. Critical hit on the Fusion Flare. We lucked out there. We love it. And we double protect here just to bypass Fake Out turns. Don't feel like dealing with them. So they have nobody to potentially pop Trick Room here. There was the Fake Out into the Kyurem. Grimmsnarl, what are you doing here? Setting up Light Screen. Fine. Be my guess. Light Screen out and about. Now from here, do I slow any of these guys down? I mean, we already outspeed them. I might as well just go for Gleam. Then we just EP here. Or do I have Blizzard across the board? I'm just gonna Blizzard. Our luck seems to be pretty good right here. So we might be able to get a freeze. Maybe I should Terrasilize into Ghost, but I'm saving my Terra types. I think saving our Terra types could really help us out tremendously later in the game. Bling Bling flies. Not bad damage, especially after Light Screen. Blizzard launches any freezy pops. Any pops? 1 Freezy Pop. Give me 2 Freezy Pops. I told you our luck's going pretty good this match, so. I'm done. I'm getting off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. Oh my lucky ducks, dude. Sheesh. Have you guys, I never seen that. Have you guys ever seen that? I doubt it. I doubt you guys ever seen that. We're definitely Terrasilize now. We're just gonna go for Blizzard wins. They're gonna cancel. Yeah, I would too. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's too good of RNG. But 2-1 for today's video. I'm at a loss for words. We lost match number 1 to a crit, and then match number 3, our luck turns around. 2 freezes with a Blizzard. On top of that, we get the crit on the Calyrex for the KO. Would have definitely been a close match, but I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Very lucky today. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. My luck's probably going to go down the drain after this, but it is what it is. 2-1 winning record with Iron Boulder. Absolutely love this team so much, especially with the Ninetales and Kyurem. You have to set up a Roarveil, have some screens. Kyurem, on the other hand, doing big time damage with Fusion Flare and Blizzard, and then obviously, you know, Miraidon doing Miraidon things. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me, and if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.